Good morning, YouTube. Kyle from Adirondack Fish Junkies here, and we're going to be doing another lure review. Today we're going to be doing the Spro KGB SHAD. This is the 180. As always, when I do these lure reviews, I do the 4 metrics that I base the lures upon. Kind of give you guys an idea of what they're like. What to expect if you do spend the money and buy these. I believe when I purchased this one, it was around $50, so it's a little more in that intermediate range of prices. Definitely not overly expensive, but definitely not cheap. So let's get right into it. Number 1 metric we always talk about is appearance. So appearance-wise, the terminal tackle, the harnesses, hooks, very sticky. So it's got great terminal tackle on it. It's got this cool feather tail thing going on. Paint scheme, not overly crazy, but pretty decent. Has that translucency along the belly. I think most of them have this. The eyes, let's see if I can get you a good better view of the eyes. The eyes are fantastic. Very realistic eyes. It's got a scale pattern on it. Yeah. Overall, appearance-wise, it's a very good bait. Actually, cool too is, it's got the gill reliefs. They put a little bit of thought into these, for sure. So appearance, I'd give the appearance an 8, honestly. It looks good. Durability. Durability is great. This thing is made like a rock. It's solid. I've bashed this thing off rocks, trees, debris, whatever, and I see no visual damage. I've caught a couple fish on it. Durability seems pretty good. The joints are really good, which is a cool feature too is a lot of times with these glide baits, they have both of these tapered off and it limits the action. This, they rounded off the back piece, so you get a lot of sway in that joint, as opposed to like using some of like the 6th Sense stuff, where the glide action may only go like this far. It's really tight. This one you get a lot more play. So durability, I'm gonna give it a 10. Honestly, this thing is built very well. Like I said, they put a lot of thought into these. Action. So this has a nice wide glide. A lot of times when I'm fishing this, I'll be doing stutter railing, where I'll engage the reel a few times, stop it dead, and it has a tendency to get those really nice wide glides. If you engage the reel and you're reeling, and then you stop it, and then give it some slack, it has a tendency to turn around. It'll almost do a 180 back towards the fish. Really cool. You can do that a lot with a lot of glide baits. If you burn it, it will swim. It'll still swim just like a regular swim bait. It's a nice tight swim if you burn it. So action, I'm not going to give it anything crazy, because it's just does what a glide bait should do. I don't know. I'm going to give it a little bit above average. I'm going to give it the action 7. Right? Nothing crazy, but it does what it needs to do and does it well. Out of the box, fishability. This one's important to me, because I think when you spend the money to buy an expensive swim bait or whatever you're buying for tackle, when you take it out of the box to fish it, it should be ready to fish. You should not have to tweak things, right? That's just poor design. There's a lot of baits out there in the market now when you buy them in that, say, $20 to $40 to $50 range, that it have to be tweaked. I just did a review on one a week ago on the Hangover. That thing is god awful. Needs a lot of tweaking out of the box. This is ready to fish out of the box. You don't have to change any of the terminal tackle. Terminal tackle's great. Everything works the way it should. So out of the box fishability, I'll give it a 10. There's nothing on this bait that I would change coming out of the box that needs to be changed. Bait works great the way it is and does what it's designed to do. Overall, I would probably give this bait a 7 or an 8, somewhere in that range. It looks great. It does what it's supposed to. Has great tackle. A lot of good details. Love the action. It does what it needs to do. I love the way they designed the joint to get more of a glide. So overall, I'll probably give it a 7.5. That's pretty fair. It's nothing spectacular. It does cast really great. It's heavy, so you can really put it out there quite a ways. It's a great bait. If you're getting into using the hard-bodied glide baits, and these bigger baits are new to you, this is definitely one, if you want to spend $50, that I would recommend for sure. All right. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Help my channel grow. We are growing pretty fast, and I'll have more amazing content for you in the future. Peace.